So here we are in the setup today of Spy Agent Rouge the Bat, episode 9. Our very first making of. First off, we have this handmade capsule. This basically what I did is I took one of those disc cans that has a lot of CDs, and with construction paper I folded all with red construction paper, and then I used yellow construction paper, and with a little bit of black Sharpie I made these lines, and then just printed out the Eggman logo. Something simple, but I wanted to really bring out the setting of Eggman. This background was pretty much made mostly by me. This gray walls, I made them in Photoshop, and I also made the red ones here. I made that segment that says launch. I did all of that, and then took an image from Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and placed it in there like some sort of window or computer for him, and then just used the Eggman Land logo from Sonic Unleashed and just place it around all over the place. Here we have the bigger capsule, but again it's the same thing I did, and only this time I only had small CD cans, so I just put two CD cans together to make a big one. And I made this one a little bigger for Metal Sonic when he comes up. I chose Metal Sonic because, well, the last episode we have Metal Sonic, but he barely did anything, so I wanted to make more the character justice, because I know there's a lot of hardcore fans of him. So I decided to bring him in again, but this time far more superior, far more powerful. And I really wanted to end the show with a lot of action and intensity. So about making Eggman float was a little more tricky. So basically took this robot from Star Wars, eliminated his head, and then taped Eggman's feet. Of course you can't notice much the tape because I painted with black Sharpie on it, so the tape is not really that noticeable. Of course it looks weird from up front, but I made sure camera wise you wouldn't hardly notice it. But to make Shadow move with his motorcycle, I did use the wire, as you can see here. I just basically use it here, and in a way that is barely noticeable in the front wire. As you can see here, here's a string. Yes, I know that this vehicle basically moves on its own with a remote controller, but it was a tad more difficult to actually record it plus move it forward, since I am doing this all on my own. So yeah, I had to invent something else. But I really love this toy. I was really looking forward to use it already. Here we have my special Mario Kart Wii notebook, which I do all my scripts. Basically, I did my script on Rouge the Bat here, episode 9. I do every single line. I do not always follow my script. That's why I sometimes I don't write them, because I always tend to change the lines, improvise it more so it seems more natural in the process. But yeah, I still like to plan out what's the concept. I just don't want to go, oh, I'm just going to record this and what am I gonna do? You may have noticed also in the script that I actually use very famous lines for Dr. Eggman. That was the big idea, like this one, get a load of this. I wanted to use a lot of infinite ideas of lines that has been used before and that are classic, that everyone loves. So I searched from TV shows, past video games, and such. That one was from Sonic Adventure DX. Here we have one from Shadow the Hedgehog. You know what they say, the more the merrier. That's pretty much a classic from Shadow the Hedgehog. Here we have another one from a TV show from the 90s, which is Snooping as usual, I see, which is basically from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the comedy show.